Unless by some miracle
5 seconds remaining. Fnatic's turn to ban.
played by Envy.
Spirit.
But the Storm Spirit return pick coming out and Nana will play it. Okay, so the Storm Spirit Nana. This is like a very typical pub thing, right? Where you see Tinker, you just pick up the Storm Spirit as a counter. It's great here at hunting down the Tinker. And you know, Abed had a great game in game 1. They didn't win that game, but Mineski, hopefully they can try to prove them wrong, you know, with Nana and his slightly more stable support side of Mineski. They seem to be, I think it's because he Mineski, at least they have the advantage in that sense of being able to enable the Storm and bring him up. Or as they would say in Chinese, like 带你飞, it's basically like I'll carry you. It's like, in direct translation it means I'll bring you to fly, but I don't know why it means I'll carry. But in this case, yeah, this is how I feel like the supports, at least with the Bane and Storm, it's a very good synergy. Like you can always go for a Nightmare, get a few right clicks in, set up with the Remnants.
5 seconds remaining.
So there we go. The 4th picks have been done, and now we see the final bands taking a Zeus. Yeah, the Zeus is a great pick here. Could be played by Ice. I can see that working because the Nimbus is great against Tinker, and Tinker just stands there dancing. I don't know. Talent on Zeus is highly underrated. Plus 100 damage on Arc Lightning. You got that clear. Right, so taking Parablade, Hero, which is very fast paced. Sven would have some level of degree of trouble to deal with a very fat.
10 seconds remaining.
Pick. I don't think the tiny pick worked out that well. It's kind of thing which I feel maybe they felt like they had room. Primitive one more game, so they just went for it. It could be confidence from Mineski as well. That's one way of looking at it. But
Fnatic's turn to pick.
Visage.
I mean, they can still always go back into the Lifestealer pick. Visage coming out, it will be the Ice Visage. Right, better I guess. It's very tanky. Natural pipe builder as well. I don't think Timbersaw was to pick this because there are so many new.
10 seconds.
So Fnatic can decide, do they want to pick the Lifestealer still? Do they want to go for either one of these heroes for Envy?
Remaining.
Wouldn't say no to an Ursa to at least somewhat deal a bit. Like with the pick. A Weaver or a Lifestealer still. Could be wrong. Could also go back into a Void. Trap these heroes for the Static Storm into Tinker spells. That means they would have to play around the cooldowns. It does make sense if you're playing around the Tinker, having a Void in front to help you basically set everyone in place for the lasers and rockets to fly out with the Ags. It's one way of dealing with it. Alright, so 30 seconds left. What will the Eternal Envy? What will Mr. Mao pick? So the guy who said Agent 294, the new thing, yeah.
Choose your hero.
But Usa comes out, so gearing for the late game. But this is where I do question, how do you play this game? Because Medusa, I wouldn't say she goes that well, able to fight as well in the mid. Game will be interesting because the AI's Visage, I haven't seen that in a while. Probably, I mean, like at least in. I feel like some teams have gotten accustomed to playing it. Abed Tinker.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
This draft will pretty much decide or make it to the summit, I feel. Fnatic win this game, they could easily tilt Mineski. Qualify for that summit event. like I said, here at the Beyond the Summit stream, we like to bring best coverage here for the Seattle region, and this is as good as it can get. Giants clashing head on. Fnatic about to try and topple Mineski off that throw.
Prepare for battle.
It's back. And guys, the players now: Mushi playing on the Ven, Ninja Boogie on the Bane, Nana,
My
Spirit,
eternal gratitude.
Javits playing on the Sand King, ISSI's on the Visit. The dire side, you have Abed playing on the Tinker, Hayo on the Brew with DJ playing on the Clockwork this time, Highlight Die playing on the Disruptor, NV playing on the Dusa. DJ. Then now with the return, I would say this rise to fame on the side of Jabs, outshine like that, it's gonna hurt your ego, even if it's just a tiny bit. If you don't. Alright, so River will know that NV and Paladai are coming to round 2. They get 3, not so sure about that. ISSI still waiting beside the tree. Found him. TP's coming in as well. Jab can't get the double barrel. He close enough, but the bounty rate actually can bring NV down really low. NV, hello? NV! Oh, first blood to Visage! And he got the bounty win as well. Okay, okay.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
What? Great rotation from Jabs. And just like that, you know, this is where you have a really big advantage here for ISSI. One of the next big things that I would like to mention is that, you know, NV did attempt to use his TP out. It means he has to walk all the way back to the base. Big advantage for him. Nana as well, you know, the CS at least for now. You know, Mineski, perhaps, you know, going something they're more comfortable with. This could be their way of saying we're gonna close this game very clean like game 2. Jay lurking in the middle lane. Has the cogs, could just harass Nana just a tiny bit. Even if the Tinker Laser is not enough, even at level 2 with the Rocket shouldn't be enough for a kill. Nice. Play around. He can get the disruptive kill here if High not careful. Could also play around with Envy. He doesn't have the mana shield just yet. Though at the Gravekeeper's cloak, you know, he's very tanky. No way you're killing this Visage at all. Okay, okay, Envy. Yeah, I see what you're trying to do there. Bottom lane, perhaps thinking about going here into Ohio. They don't have the Nightmare just yet, but Jabuki's just going to do his best to try to right-click Ohio down, get him, soften him up. Alright, they're looking for it with the Stormbolt and Hammer as well. Ohio, try and walk this one off. They have the Nightmare, Boogie can just slowly right-click him away. And with the hit, actually Ninja Boogie gets the kill onto Ohio. A very strong laning already coming out here from Mineski. Both the side lanes winning quite hard. Yes, points here for Nana.
Not for you.
And despite having the Tinker with the lasers to help try and harass this, almost a bit, he's not too concerned. DJ with the cogs, this is where you struggle at level 1 cogs, trying to harass a bit, you know? You can burn mana, but that's about it. High top lane, will clarity up. ISIS there as well, just mess around with him. And if the Gravekeeper's cloak, he's really a tough hero to kill. Using the kinetic field, shouldn't stop him there. He has the Grave Chill. Yep, High, you really don't want to try and trade hits with the Visage like that. He has no armor, but still. No base armor is what I meant, but alright, so 13 and 4 in CS. Albert slowly picking up a hit. Nana still getting some somewhat decent CS here onto DJ.
Denied!
First strike, missing on the Tinker. Trying to bait the cogs out, mess around saying that, hey, you can put your support here, we'll put our support here as well. Just constantly burning out the mana on the Storm Sprint. That's sort of quite annoying. Bottle's still not yet on the build-up. Yet, we'll get it after one more creep. We'll see a pause. Perhaps could be a team problem again. Right, so good game, you know. How this is slowly, and Nana will get his bottle on the way. A pity that you can't use the speed boost in the courier anymore. Saves the courier instead of the shield. I miss that option. I admit that sometimes out of muscle memory I have to press FR very quickly because I hope the speed boost, but actually end up shielding the courier. I mean, the one time I did that, I accidentally saved the courier from a bounty hunter, so no complaints. Mistakes happen, but sometimes luck is what. Boogie gonna try and share the EXP with Ohio. We'll end up taking a bounty win, I think. Oh, regen win for Nana, that's big, and that means that Jabs can get both the bounty wins, get some tranquils up, maybe get closer levels, and even ease his initiation range. DJ and Pi will look for a backstab here, but size, does he sense the danger? They can dive the tier 1 tower for this. They know both supports off the map. They're pinging it out, say that there could be a ward there.
Radiant are scanning.
Ice with the game sense. Daryl Doto. That's what's happening here. Nana. Yeah, they're not getting that. He had a ward there. The cogs to push him up onto the hill. Fortunate if he had maybe fallen to the lower part of the river. Could have tried for a kill, perhaps. I'll bet just tinker things. You know, you're holding your skill points because you know that you want to properly observe the pace of the game to know if you can actually get the kill potential. Using the cogs to keep the creep wave in Abed's favor. Tiny details to help him out. Fortunate because it almost feels like DJ is playing a very passive and babysitting kind of 4 compared to the 4 on Jabs where he's making all these flashy plays. Usually as a 4 plan, it feels like it's to always trying to get earlier ganks on. You can see the way Nana's positioned himself, they can't get the ganks at all. Tried several times. DJ has no like far range stun which you can use to hold the Storm Spirit in place for the nukes to come out. Leaving Eternal Envy to lane against this Visage solo lane. Visage will still do pretty decently here. 11-1 charges. 33 and 27 on the Sven. He's controlled this wave perfectly, but Albert will finally kill off Jabs. Right, looks like Jabs actually sacrificed his life to help Nana out. Well, Nana was actually just jungling. He was jungling. Yeah, as I was talking about Mushi, perfect CS here. Doesn't have to worry. All these denies, level 6, over the top lane.
For my tower.
Nothing much.
A gift from the Tempest.
Ohio does once level 6, forced to jungle just to get that level 6. He will find at least a range creep with some decent form of EXP coming in with the cart. Abed going for Travel Rush. Actually went back into a magic stick. I know, it's quite weird, isn't it? The way this game is going. Team's taking a remote approach. They will actually be able to pull out get the side pull. Very nicely done with the stack as well. Mushi can quite a bit done. Tons of EXP being denied to Ohio. What does he even do? Oh, he just wants to clear the hard camp, that's it. Top, you know, ISSI just doing a creep wave away. DJ is going to try and go for another backstab. Perhaps he can think about getting the Storm Spirit, but he needs to get the pull with the missiles. That Fairy Fire. Scary stuff from Abed. In the end, leveling up both the lasers and the rockets. Jabs, you know, he's found DJ, but he just burst strikes out nice and easy. No harm there. Again, Paladin just lurking around that middle lane. Has the ward, will put one down. In case that there are stacks going on. Did the ward help? So it doesn't block the camp. Now if there are any stacks for him. No coming out from Pi. DJ. Heading to the bottom lane. Perhaps they can go here onto the Bane. Can the Sankey making time to break the smoke? No, he cannot. He's go for another stack. Found it. Ooh la la. Alright, this is a big opening. I think they kinda know what's going on. DJ looking to intercept the Sand King. Harun will be top, going the way of Nana.
I'll take your tribute.
Boy down, look for the stacks. Trying to get a gank here into Ohio, but might actually end up getting sandwiched here, Jabs. Smoke gank could be wasted from Pilot, Die, and DJ. Not able to get anything out from that smoke at all. One of the good things now that he has level 6 is that Nana can actually zip away. This rune, alright. Nice cogs. So let's take a look at the network. Like I said, it's no surprise that Mushi's far ahead. Visage still getting somewhat decent levels out from this lane. Almost has the level 6. Medallion on the way. Very close to the Sobi mask. Find an easy pick onto Pile Die. Tinker will finally go into the level 1 Marcher Machine, level 2 Marcher Machine. It's actually going to get very decent timing on the BOTs. Nightmare just to take away the creep wave. Boogie and Ohio. Nope, no CS for you today, sir. GS Fat taking care of that big ancient stack. With the Mask of Madness already done, he's going to get the BOTs in good timing again. Flash farming, just spend things, right? Boogie's almost on level 6 as well. He's actually going to get it faster than Ohio at this rate. The Nightmare. Only Bane at the taunt.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
But yeah, this is what you want to do. Just constantly pull the creep wave away to your side, making it very annoying to creep equilibrium. Actually, no, they're very close neck to neck for that level 6. Bringing the Clockwork as well, try to gank Ninja Boogie, but I'm pretty sure with this ward, he scouted out the Clockwork, so he knows. Reading the situation very well, that is Boogie. Mike Ross. Not Bob Ross, no relation.
Stupendous!
The wages of fear. Jackpot.
Hard for the Medusa to actually catch up on farm to the Sven right now. How far ahead he is with the God Strength and the inbuilt Battle Fury, you know, balanced hero. Right here, they have the level 6, they have the Fiend Script, but do they know? Marco is there as well, so they can't really commit for this kill. They are thinking about it though. There's no hook shot yet into the top. Stormhammer coming in, trying with the cogs to push him back, burn away some of that mana. 10 stick charges, no worries there. Top lane, nice. Actually gonna get glimpse back using the burst to go into Twilight Die. Defensive Stone Gaze. Visage will actually still turn back in. They have the Tinker available, who has the BOTs now. Ohio has that level 6. Kill him before he gets the primal split. They need chain stun him perfectly.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
No luck with that level 6 just yet. Perhaps could go to the mid, reach up some EXP. Top lane, smoke up from Sand King. They want to try and kill us here. May end up going for Pile Die. The Visage Birds. Honk once, honk twice. And they should be able to get themselves a kill. Maybe not. It has to burrow. Iowa does TP out. Bottom lane, however, oh dear, turning around the Astral Spirits and Albert. Looks like Mushi will end up going down here to Ohio. First primal split of the game. And it pays off. So 2 for 2. Tinker gets a chunk of gold. Although Storm Spirit's not that far behind. Level 9, however. Right, so wait. Jabs still trying to invade the enemy jungle. Plays a ward down, perhaps. Timing, he sees the stack. Gets Medusa, wants to farm the jungle. Ben gonna get his way towards the Soul Ring. Let's see what Nana's gonna try. They want to try and dive the tower for the Tinker. Nope, they won't find him. He's already TP'd out. And bottom lane, you see Dusa. Envy is gonna try and put some pressure here onto this tier 1 tower.
Illusion!
Nice and easy. Easy creep wave. Ohio gets 1 creep for his troubles.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Double range creep should be an easy tier 1 tower, but they actually will TP back. Try for another smoke play, Ninja Boogie, if he can hatch to do so. They should know that there's no primal split. Be big, they use a scan. Storm Spirit's coming in as well. They want to try and commit here. And if he has the Stone Gaze, however, they will go for the Brewmaster instead, putting him to sleep. Nightmare, they can kill one target and then they can go for another. Do they have enough mana? Fiend's Grip, alright, do some. He needs to burn his mana though. He has 16 wand charges. The laser coming out, Rocket Flare. Okay, Eternal Envy is okay. Not dying here. The rockets fly out. So Medusa's very tanky. Still going for the tier 1. Alright, easy tower here for Envy. Getting more of Nana, but hold on, the hookshot can get the call to push back. Do they have enough damage? Gonna zip away to safety. He's actually alright. No lane, however. Ice getting himself 1 kill to Pally Die with those birds and the help of the Sven as well. But it looks like Sven needs to get out. He doesn't have Blink. Can't afford one now. After that kill, they will take care of one of the birds at least. Trying to go for the second one as well. Won't really get it. To a certain extent, Medusa is quite a strong counter to Sven. Very classic. He just used the Stone Gaze. He has to eventually turn around. Within that timing window when he turns around, then you need Curious Lightning to blow Sven up. Huge stack hit farm. Triple stack of Ancient. Just hoping for a casual double damage rune perhaps. What's the next item here? I don't think Echo Saber is to play. It feels like he needs the BKB ASAP. Going for a quick BKB usually isn't the right item.
And it's off!
Then, you know, Jabs is farming out the wave, halfway to a Blink Dagger. Forced to play a slightly more passive position now despite having the advantage on Mush. They're barely a hit once again, as you can see. Then for Mushi will be the 4th staff.
Radiant's bottom
Mask
tower
of
is
Madness.
under attack.
Very interesting.
Dire's middle tower is
So,
under attack.
4 staff away from the Sven. Yeah, I guess that's one way of dealing with it. Popping the God Strength, he's going to clear this Ancient stack. Pity he didn't go to the bottom. That would have been even bigger. We'll clear off all these stacks inside the enemy jungle. Happy with the farm they got. Primal Split is available as well, so they could look to try and force a fight mid Fnatic. They are smoked up, and this will be the game plan. They have a Blink Dagger on the Brewmaster as well. Perfect timing. Base, they put a ward down. Might find a hero as Jabs will walk the long way around to the bottom lane. Yeah. Risky stuff going on.
Radiant's middle tower.
And Mineski, they actually know. Look at that positioning across the map. They're dodging their jungle. Probably because I don't think it was this ward which scouted anything out. They don't know about the smoke as well. Just good game sense. We will go for the tier 1 tower, hiding inside the tree. Scouting out the tip just in case. They will give away the tier 1 tower for free, waiting for ISS to get a bit more farm. Midas already here. He is going for the pipe as mentioned.
Is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant are scanning.
Right, so they use a scan. They know exactly where they are right now. Jabs was right to stay inside the trees.
Dire's top tower.
Oh,
is
Rocket
under
Flare
attack.
scouts out Jabs. For the angle here for the hook shot. He has to start. He has to connect through. It's gonna be wasted.
Has fallen.
Can't think about coming in right now. They have to try and fight here. Actually, first strikes away. Blink away. Won't find Jabs. Pinging him out again. They have stick charges. One more kinetic field coming up in 3 seconds. Yeah, they're just gonna try and kill him off here. Using the rocket flare. They know where Jabs is. Burst strikes away. Hook shot as well. Big commitment, but hey, space created across the map, right? Now taking the top tier 2. They're just gonna keep on split pushing. The heroes are TPing into the middle lane. They will smoke up. Do you think they'll find the Sven though? Mask of Madness, silence, hello. You know, immediate blink out. Battery assault's gonna be completely wasted. With the war cry, they start to run. But Nightmare Bane, hello. Somehow gets out. Never mind.
Nightmare.
Battery assault. Nightmare most TP. So but it looks like I'll bet here just to mess around. Done. Hello. For him. Almost finds him. Mushi. Run, never mind. Laser. He had a vision.
You can keep your magic.
Courier as well. Albert just shredding Mushi apart. You want to get the courier kill? Never mind. Spill. Courier shield. Mushi. Whoa, Envy. Okay, okay, Envy. Relax, relax. It's just the Ogre Club on their courier with the Hooded Defiance. Relax.
Let the fun begin.
Going for his own courier snipe. Oh, never mind. DJ got the haste rune.
Over here now.
Fortunate now. Fnatic are the ones styling.
I'll take your tribute.
Kaya, Orchid on the way for Nana. Bloodstone Rush.
Dire's middle tower
Miss soaring
is
on
under attack.
a bit sometimes. Right, so eyesight size. He's not going to be too happy about his hood just dying like that. Try and complete the Solar Crest. With the Solar Crest, he actually can kill supports by himself. He could even kill the Tinker if he catches the Tinker. Ags pick up for Ohio. I mean, yeah, it gives the clap in the Primal Split form. This Albert Tinker is fat. He's actually going for the... Smoked out Mineski. They are. For one pick. Again, Epicenter coming in. Alright, looks like they will find a Disruptor and DJ for that matter. But DJ, Battery SL looks like he will turn it around. He has the hook shot, will find jabs one more time. Alright, that's one way of dealing with it. They pop the Primal Split, looking for some heroes to catch. Looks like they want to go for Boogie. On the hunt for him, they can cycle him up into the air, maybe purge him down. Goodbye, DSL. Goodbye. It's been a long day, my friend. It's been a long day. Never mind, Brains, I'm making it hard for DJ.
So vile.
But DJ will end up getting the kill in the end. So the former teammates just trading kills here and there. And it will be a 3-1 trade. Mineski just getting caught out. Okay, so 8-5. Fnatic are now having a very strong advantage. Like I said, the scariest thing right now is that Fnatic have actually figured out Mineski and how to draft against them. And in this case, trying to show just a tiny bit. You know, like I said, teams have also started to learn how to play against this Visage offlane.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Going straight to the top, trying for the solo kill here onto Pilot Eye. Should be able to get it. Yes, he will. Nana with the Kaya. Not sure if you guys have it in your countries, but in Singapore we have it. It's called Kaya Toast. It's like a very greenish kind of thing. It's very nice to eat. Eat it with bread. Hot drink for breakfast, that's how it usually is, or even afternoon tea.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Alright, so there we go. They will go for the tier 1 tower in the middle lane. Actually gonna lose one of his birds, okay. I mean, he has to resummon, so why not? The TP coming in from the Dusa. Okay, that's the play. Popping the Stone Gaze preemptively. They have the secondary stun as well. Okay, Deuce. Stone Gaze low. But over the backline, Mushi will polish up DJ. This is why they wanted to fight. Envy now on the run, but still providing good vision. They can actually still go for initiation here if they want to try and Burrow Strike. Yep, they will find Envy. Burrow. Never mind. No Stone Gaze. Why not? Alright, never mind. Yeah, they didn't want to overcommit in case the Tinker came in. Wes pushing out the top lane, going into a Hex. Alright, so he's depending on his own skills right now for pure DPS. Not so much relying on like an Axe or extra vision. Thank you.
Oh!
Pio almost upon that full Aghanim Scepter. Can purchase the point booster in about 1,000 gold. Zimaf.
Whoa, what I missed?
Kill? Never mind, actually gets out of there. They don't want to fight this. Javis must have made the call, say no, back out there. There are too many heroes here. Pop the Static Storm, you're dead. But it was on cooldown, so maybe.
That takes that.
Right, so 22 minutes in. You can almost feel the intensity radiating off this game. When you watch it, you have like bated breath right here, because so uncharacteristic for both teams to play so passively. Like, it's not about saying that they are playing like wussies. It's about both teams understanding the importance of this game. And no one wants to play game 5. I mean, if you're Mineski, you want to get this over and done with. Fnatic will be playing like their lives dependent on it.
Radiant's bottom tower
Right, so
is under
Abed and
attack.
Ohio happy in the bottom lane.
Radiant are
And
scanning.
DJ want to smoke. They have a smoke. They could consider going for, but the Radiant side used the scan, creating a smoke, but no, not now at least. Right, so
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
gonna build his way into
Radiant
or stuff. Let's look at
structures are
itemization. Mushi will actually go get his BKB pretty soon, farming up the mid hammer. Ice will be farming up the pipe. Staff and jabs.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
He having the quick buff. I have Scotty straight up. Abed's going to the Hex, like I said. Clockwork wants to farm the 4 staff as well. Brewmaster's just trying to negative accept. I don't know. I just kind of think that right now both teams are taking the safer option. Farm.
Good for my time.
Okay, so close edit to the next items. I mean, Orchid's already done on Nana. If you can find those pickups, those would be great. I mean, this isn't a pub game, you know, where you have like one support just pushing out the wave alone by himself. Where you see they have to play around their cores at this point. DJ and Pi sacrificing fun, sacrificing creeps. Arcane Rune for Ohio. This is a good time to go for the Primal Split gank if they want to, with the new Ags as well. Top lane, they know that Nana was there, but he had a haste rune just waddling out with his fat butt.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Forget the old Storm. Ice Frog gave him like, I would say, flatter tummy. Something which wasn't as big as a beer belly. Right, so TPing back to the tier 2. Looks like Mineski are done sitting on their bum-bums. These guys want to go fight. They have the BKB, 10-second BKB. This is the best time to fight and force an advantage in this area. And Tinker just TP bottom as well. ISSIs will be pushing out the middle lane. They will invade the Dire side jungle. Dying King. Trying to start a fight here, looking for the bar strike as well, zipping on the way, and they will go straight for Paladai. Can he kill him off here? They have the Orchid as well, and Paladai is just dead. But over in the backline, Envy, Epicenter is coming through with the Beach as well. Can they kill Medusa? Yes, they can. Medusa has no mana. That's going to be 2 heroes down. Looking for more. Ninja Boogie, Brainside keeping himself alive to DJ. Storm Spirit will TP out. Primal Split. They were trying to kill all these pandas. You have the Earth Spirit left, just the Earth Spirit Panda. Kill that panda! Kill the panda! And yes, they will finally kill it off, and that's going to be a triple kill for Nana. Bar strike. Dodging the missile. It's going to be a 3-for-1 trade. That's going to be a big win here for Mineski. And they can actually proceed to even consider going to Roshan. They have the Solar Crest. They don't need God Strength to do this. Alright, so just like that, Roshan will go the way of Mineski. In Aegis, perhaps for Nana. Unless, of course, Mushi decides to keep his teammates stunt and deny the Aegis himself, which obviously won't be the case. Abed, Hex still being built. He needs to save for buyback. He needs to consider buyback. Paladai with a casual Alright, so how is this? This guy is going to take a while more. He is top of the net worth, but shown that Sven, he can really do some serious damage. If he gets a crit, he can go to a Bloodthorn. The silence up into the Medusa. And Medusa doesn't have any like defensive items, like a BKB or Alright, so you can see the Ohio Axe, not exactly the biggest item. For 4,200 gold, you could have gotten a Relic, maybe built into a Radiance, you could have gone into some items closer to an Assault Cuirass, even... I don't know, I'm just giving it benefit of the doubt right now, just to see how it goes. But you can see, yeah, we visage the Solar Crest, and onto the Medusa. Medusa still falls right now, still very vulnerable. The farm distribution between the greedy as well. Fnatic's greed is definitely getting punished here by Mineski.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Because
attack.
Brewmaster is farming as well. He doesn't seem like he knows face the hero that often. Like the very, very old Brewmaster. But back then everyone just rushed the eggs, you know, like Blink and Arcane boots into
Dire's
eggs.
structures are fortified.
And there's just so many ways to play different heroes.
Radiant
Lots of versatility. Heroes are, let's say, have much easier time adapting to specific situations. That's the beauty of Dota right now.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, so going for the bottom tier 2. Yeah, it doesn't look like Fnatic actually wants to take this. They don't want to contest this tower, and this will leave time for Mr. Eternal Envy to complete that IR Skadi. The Skadi's going to be a big item against the Sven. Not only for the passive damage, the orb effect, but also for how much stats he gives. But it's not strong enough damage. Right now they're relying heavily on the Tinker to just hex people out. He doesn't have the mana pool to really pass it to like wipe the whole team by himself. He never will. Japs is becoming a huge pain in the ass the longer this drags on. Has a gem already, they can starve Fnatic out and just secure the map for themselves. 2 side lanes, no tier 2 towers. Mineski just controlling the map much better.
Dire's middle tower.
They will go for one more tier 2 tower as well, which will be in the middle lane. They still have the age.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I think Fnatic can actually still come back from this because Medusa, after all, used to be the queen of late game. Just isn't as strong as she used to be before. I wonder if it's worth investing into an Aghanims this game just so they can get the Mystic Snake procs into... Yeah, just get people to store and get some extra DPS. I say steak, I'm hungry. Sorry. So, I mean, it's worth it. When you have so many games going on, it's good to see at least every game is going to be covered as much as possible. What's food? It's worth it. Like a few days of hell just to make sure we get as much Dota being covered here by all the studios. Well worth it. Great for you guys to enjoy as well. I mean, this is how this all starts out, right? Like I was like one of you guys in chat, and eventually just decided to try being a caster.
Haste.
Still am. Right, so with Aegis about to expire soon, I have to make up the mind. Arcane Rune Kaya. Show me the OS Frog, Nana. Show me the OS.
Over here
Never
now.
mind. Okay. I'm starting to see how lost 300 mana to zip across half the map. Le Balanced team, Le Balanced. Venezuela 4k gold. What does he want? Consider an MKB. Thinker's just out here pushing up the top wave. Next item going into the Ags at last. Trying to chain up those lovely little birds. Ice, of course, will now build
Dire's
into
bottom tower is under
an Ags.
attack.
Like I said, he's a natural pipe carrier. This is the purpose of him this game. The pipe is to help them out against most of this magic damage. And this way, Fnatic's damage heavily without the Medusa getting some right click.
Tower is under
Very
attack.
strongly negated. And they will struggle to deal with Mineski at the moment. But because of their team fight spells, just the way it runs, the nature of the heroes, it's one of the reasons why Mineski don't want to force. Okay, and highlight that if he ever completes those treads, it's gonna be a miracle at this point. Nana's just waiting. I don't think he wants to go up like that without the Aegis. He doesn't want to take the risk of just overcommitting. He just got the Bloodstone as well with level 20 plus 40 attack speed. Didn't want to try and jump. Goes back. They could find an opening together. What is this? Too much stuff. Okay, they take care of the visit from Millis immediately, but Jabs goes to the boss strike, hexed up immediately. Here comes Mushi. Wow, goodbye Ohio. Maybe, never mind. The BKB won't even get the creep damage up, and Nana will just destroy Ohio. At last. Okay, now they pop the Stone Gaze, Ninja Boogie, maybe in some serious trouble. They have to turn away. Eternal Envy's ugly. He's angry. He's just screaming like Goku right now, and actually they're winning this fight. Fnatic about to kill Mushi as well. What the heck's him? Abed, Laser, Mushi is dead. Eternal Envy's Goku scream has paid off. It's gonna be the 4-for-1 kill trade right there. Big win for Fnatic and a huge gold swing as well. 2,600. What a good fight here for Fnatic. Mineski are very nervous right. Alright. But let's see what Nana's gonna do. He has a double damage rune. He lost some bloodstone charges earlier on. But it looks like right now, Fnatic are the ones who are well on their way,
Is under attack.
making this Cinderella story come true. I know envy is big and fat. 17.7k net worth. Frogged over Mushi with that MKB. They thought they had the jump, but spent way too much commitment on trying to kill
Radiant's
Tayo.
middle tower is under attack. Radiant's
I
middle
mean, he did
tower
die in the end, but he still has the primal split. That's a big thing. And you used your BKB, your God Strike, you threw all your spells out for that. I'll be putting the ward down. There's 10k minimum thing. Alright, so your Storm Spirit, he doesn't have the items or the mana pool yet to at that crit.
Free?
B will be going to a Lincoln Sphere, so making it much harder to kill him. It just means that, you know, Sven can't kill him by himself anymore. That stage is long past. I'll bet. Very close. He actually can afford the Aghanim Scepter now, probably just saving up the buyback. Yeah, he's not buying the items just yet. The pipe will be completed onto this Clockwork as well, so I'm gonna help him out just a tiny bit, at least against the epicenter, against like this magic damage from the storm. Alright, so now they will smoke up, looking for some plays. Big plays only here in Fnatic. They kind of guessed that Mushi Wayne, their buyback has a TP, but he's taking it very safe all the way to the far left, trying to hug his tier 1 tower.
Are scanning.
Again, they won't find anyone near the Ancients area.
Double
Mineski are
damage.
looking to try and push up this middle wave, just match it out a bit. They put a ward down, so they only see the Visage, they don't see anyone else. Roshan's not up for 10 more seconds, but this is the best timing for them to try and secure dominance around this Roshan area. Right, so what's happening here? Try and jump him? I don't think so. Nowhere close. Fnatic will actually go for another smoke. They are looking for the picks. Know that if they win this fight and they can get the next Roshan, it is high ground. Okay, they're pinging someone else inside. They know the moon is there. Immediate hex. Very quick reflexes from Abed. The hook shot. Can he get out? That's the question. The laser's bouncing around. Primal Split's gonna be used in the background, but the ISS will end up dying to the Deucer. Oh my god. And they are doing it. 2 heroes dead. Boogie's about to fall into 3 heroes dead. And Fnatic, they are gonna wipe Mineski 4 heroes down, and nothing that Mushi can do.
It's killing.
And this is high ground straight away. Complete disaster. Fnatic, who needs Aegis when you can just wipe enemy heroes? This will force buybacks out. No buyback on Storm. Fortification will be used. That will be one lane of barracks at 36 minutes in. Very anticlimactic. And again, Fnatic are doing it. They have no way to lose this game right now. They're going for a second lane of barracks.
Has fallen.
And Mineski just have no answer for Abed.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And he's still standing in the front lines. He doesn't actually care, you know. He's just going to take the tier 3 tower as well.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
If you guys are looking for some alone time material, Google Medusa, E-Medusa. That's what you
Radiant's
Google.
bottom shrine is under attack.
Smart money.
17 to 11 for 7,000 net worth. Look at that gold swing all the way straight down.
What I miss? Here I am.
Advantage. Yeah, picking out that Roshan is the next objective, using the Clockwork Rocket Flare. The scout knowing that there's no one yet inside. But Nana and friends, they do this way too low, I think. If they use the God Strength, that's half his duration probably gone. Dusa can just stand in the front. Go next if you're Mushi. This is why I'm not a fan of the Echo Saber pick. It doesn't help you scale as well. It's like big investment. They will try for a flank maneuver, looping around inside the enemy jungle. Can they find Envy? The smoke has broken already. Envy, he's found the birds. What do they do here? Ohio going for the primal split immediately. They're right now not on the same page. The split. That's gonna be used. But looks like Total Envy gonna stand in the middle of the fray. Looks like Mushi will end up dying here, turning to stone. Mushi dying to Envy. He's going for more. Using the orchid, he's gonna go chase after Ninja Boogie. Ninja Boogie's dead. And looks like with the Perma Hex, Nana is dead. Glyphs is not gonna be used. They have the Perma Hex one more time, I think. Looking for him, he's gonna try and zip away. They have the Perma Hex. And never mind, he just suicide. 4 heroes dead. Suicide or shame. Ice gonna have to TP out all the way back to the base. They just have no way to deal with this. Envy
Radiant's
is so
middle tower
big
is under
that they
attack.
can't kill him anymore. 1400 gold swing. Fnatic can just go straight for Roshan.
A gift from the Tempest.
Even take out the shrine. Alright, so what now? Definitely if you're Mineski, you have to think of how you want to play against this. You can't just always just keep banning out Arbet. Fnatic have done so well in just out-drafting. They're going straight for the melee racks in the bottom lane. I have no answer. Our wishes have come true, ladies and gentlemen. We will see a game 5 coming out here, I think. It should be a game 5. There are 2 lanes of racks down. You're about to go for more. You're about to go for the Aegis. You're about to go for shrines. Mineski is way too far behind.
Players here.
And the GG will be called by Rise Size
Radiant's
Size,
middle tower is under
taking that
attack.
time to discuss what they wanted to do better, and GGWP will be called. Game 5, ladies and gentlemen, we will see, will Fnatic actually pull up a comeback, the biggest comeback ever in C Dota history here against the Mineski Giants. Man, I'm so excited for this.